Hey! Hey! It sounds like there are baby birds above me. Hey! Can you please be quiet? Hi everybody, and welcome to episode 45 of the Caught in the Wool podcast. I'm your host, Sam B. That is my co-host today, a bird in the tree. As soon as I introduce you, then you stop? Really? Come on, be more professional, please. Anyways, I'm sitting under a tree today, and that I almost always sit under, but today I think maybe there are babies in this tree, and the birds are a little unhappy with me. Anyway, it is oh, now they left. I guess they didn't want to be in the podcast. Oh, nope, another one's still there. I spoke too soon. Anyways, welcome to Caught in the Wool podcast, and this is a podcast put out by Bumblebee Acres Farm, which is where I'm at now and where I live and work, along with my family. And I have a lot of fun things to show you guys. I have my planner with me today. I'm going to try to do this all in one take so I don't have to edit anything. It's not very breezy today, which is kind of unfortunate because it is... Hold on a second. Oh no, is there something on the... Whatever, if there's something on the lens, it is what it is. Hopefully I'm focusing good enough. Do I look focused good enough? Really? Really? Unbelievable. Anyway, I would take my hair down and like try to look cuter. I didn't put any makeup on because it is 90 degrees and humid out today. So I'm going to try to film this quickly all in one take because it is hot and not like the best filming weather, but the lighting's better out here than in the house, so I decided I would just do it. And I do like being outside. It's just I look a little shiny, but that's because I'm wearing sunscreen, so like sorry about that. So this podcast is episode 45. Can you guys believe it? I can't believe it. I guess I'll tell you guys a little bit about what happened, and sorry about the birds, but they are what they are. Very natural farm vibes. So what has happened since the last time I filmed? We got a new car. We always park there because, you know, we work in our garage, and our detached garage is just a little too far for us to... and also has a bunch of wool in it right now until we can get that off to the mill. So we've been parking outside, and that is our new car. It is a 2020 Toyota Sequoia TRD Pro Army Green. I mentioned in the last podcast that there is a shortage on new vehicles, and we were going to order a new one, a 2021, but we decided since it could be 12 to 14 weeks until we could get one, because they're not a super popular model, and most lots are pretty empty around here of new cars, so it could take even 16 weeks, and we needed a new car for Rhinebeck because our 2006 4Runner may not make it. The last time we did Rhinebeck back in 2019, the alternator blew out, so that was fun. That was like the day after Rhinebeck we had to get that replaced. So and I know this is a wine tumbler, but Queen Bee bought these because she thought that they looked really cute, like the shape. So this is just Diet Coke. There's nothing else. Diet Coke and ice. We're not getting too crazy because it's only 3 o'clock. But yeah, so luckily we were able to find a car. It is very nice, very it's the newest car we've ever bought. Queen Bee didn't want me to say that, but it's because it sounds silly, but we've never bought a car that's like less than 10 years old, I think, in my entire life. The only like new car we've ever driven or like would be a rental car. So it was very exciting to get like this new car, and it's very beautiful. Pretty bad gas mileage, but we needed something that fit all the bees comfortably when we go on long road trips. And it's not going to be like a running errands type car. It's going to be like a show, like moving vehicle. It also tows way more than our 4Runner, and that was like the trade-off. If you want like a truck, you need like, you know, it's worse gas mileage. So that is that. It's a huge relief, and we were lucky enough that one of our friends did say that she will give us her tractor. It's a little more outdated than the one we were looking at, but that's like a huge blessing, and we were able to get this car and now we're not like too financially stressed, because buying a tractor and a car and having both those payments is a lot. Anyway, and also Queen Bee will be driving up probably during this video, and then I'll have to pause, so maybe I'll be able to get this done before she gets here. So I better get like working on it. So also, and I'm gonna keep looking at my little book so I remember everything. Yes, I know you're here. It has been incredibly hot here. I kind of already touched on that, but it has been really hot, and it's very scary and like dangerous for the animals and everything when it gets this hot out. So we were able to shear everyone. All the sheep are shorn, all the goats are shorn. The bunnies are gonna have to get reshorn again very soon. We had to reconfigure everybody in the bunny barn to like make sure that they're cooler, and we have to add a few more fans. We have 2 fans in there right now that blow on the bunnies, but we're gonna need more. And of course it just got sunny. Hopefully it gets cloudy. It's a pretty cloudy day, so hopefully the clouds hit that spot, because oh my gosh, it is warm. It is toasty out here. I don't super mind it, but like if I start getting shiny, I'm just gonna keep like, I should have brought like a little like towelette to like a little kerchief to like politely dab away my warmth. But anyway, that's pretty much it for what's on the farm. I have a big update I have to show you guys, so I'm not going to be chatting about other things too much. I did do a giveaway in the last episode, and I've already contacted the winner, so congrats to her. She won 2 balls of Patton's Croy sock yarn, and I'm going to be doing a giveaway today as well for this sock yarn, so stay tuned towards the end of the episode because I will be talking about that. Yay, giveaways! And Queen Bee is here, so I will pause and get back to you in a minute. So Queen Bee is back. She had to run to the DMV and also get groceries, and yeah, I know my hair is like whatever, but you guys might see them unloading groceries back there. It is what it is. So yes, I was saying is that BabyBee finished her Mallorn seed socks. Look at this cute little notion. This is one of the notions she's gonna have in the BEACHY update that I'm going to be talking about in a minute. But these super cute socks are Coquette sock, and they are the second breakfast sock pattern by Witchery. Look at how cute these are. And of course the birds are tweeting again. More like yelling, a little bit more like yelling. But how cute are these? They are so cute. So yes, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for this skein of Mallorn seeds, so you can make your own matching pair of BabyBee's socks. And that's pretty much all for like FOs that I'm showing you guys. But stick around to the end of the episode because that's when I will be talking about this. Anyway, sorry, the heat is getting to me, and Queen Bee rolling up kind of made me lose my train of thought. Gotta pull out my notebook to really like center myself. So the bees have been doing Kay Litton's Crazy Sock Ladies sock camp. So summer sock camp. So that has been fun. I know BabyBee and Queen Bee have definitely been participating. And I showed you guys last time that I had cast on a new pair of socks. But I have to show you guys how far I got. I went backwards. They unraveled. No, I'm just kidding. I had to rip them out because they were a little too loose again. I think maybe my problem is knitting on the US 1. I think maybe I'm like, oh, this is so fast. So much faster than knitting on the zeros. So I like knit looser? I don't know, because when I knit on my zeros, I knit super tight. So it's like, I'm not sure what's going on. Like, I have knit this sock pattern. It's same stitch count and everything. And they were stretched onto these exact same sock blockers. Like, you can see BabyBees are a little loose because I knit mine on a zero. And they were very, very tight. And these ones are like nicely done. Actually, I'm going to take these off of the sock blocker while we're chatting. So I am going to restart those. I don't want BabyBee socks to be too stretched out. We all have like fairly smaller feet, so I didn't want, nobody really likes to keep their socks on sock blockers except for taking photos. It's great for photos, but they kind of stretch them too much. We could probably get a smaller set of sock blockers, but we just don't. There must be babies up here. Anyways, so yes, my super adorable socks are going to have to be reknit. I might have to, I've talked about my like thumb and wrist joint problems before. I might have to do like a 2x2 rib, or maybe I'll do Sock Witchery's String of Light sock pattern. But since it's sock camp, now I can like enter these in sock camp. So if I get around to it, I will do it. But I'm not trying to put too much pressure on myself with that, because there are designs I want to start working on. And I had gotten to past the, on that one sock, I had gotten past the gusset decrease. So I was like, I was almost done with them. I was like halfway through what's left before, like I was like an inch or two from starting the toe. So I don't know, there are designs I want to work on, so I may just be putting my time into that. And I may not have time to knit socks, which is usually how things go for me. So that's normal, I guess. But yeah, I was gonna show you guys the sock camp socks that BabyBee and Queen Bee have been working on, but I think Queen Bee brought hers to the DMV, so I didn't have them, and I couldn't find BabyBee's, so I'll show those next time. So I guess now it's just update talk, which is fine because like literally I have like all of this to show you that's gonna be in this shop update, including ball bags and notions. So exciting, so exciting. But I did want to talk to you guys about planning, because I haven't been talking about my planning lately. So I do have my, it sounds like hungry babies. I do have my A5 Hobonichi cousin that I told you guys I was using as like a daily journal, a little bit more in detail than my 5-year. But let me just tell you, I have really lost track on that guy. So lately, all I've been really using is my 5-year here, but I am so excited by it because I don't put any stickers in here because I don't want it to bulk up too much, but I only got it in the end of the end of February, so I have a bunch of blank pages. I was going to refill those in, but I haven't had a chance to, and I have been able to fill in every single day since, though, except for June 3rd, because I kind of got lazy and I skipped a day, and then I filled in that night. I filled in the following day that had just happened, and then I just never got around to that one. So far I've missed one day, and I'm gonna go back and fill it in again. Basically, I just write in like what's happened in the day. And so, oh, for those of you who don't know, I should like explain this. This is my Hobonichi A6 5-year techo. So techo is a like a planner in Japanese. So what it is it does have a little calendar in the front. I'm just going to do a quick overview for you guys who don't maybe know. Like just a little, you know, calendar, so you can see all of the days of the year. It is in Japanese. At the bottom of each page is a, let me get to a blank page. At the bottom of each day, you have a quote on the left-hand page. So it's really kind of cute, because what it has is the day, the month and the day, and then each year. So as you fill it in, you can look back and you can see like what happened on that day, which I think is super neat. All of us bees ended up getting one. We saw Sandy by the lakeside had one, and we were like, that is so cute and cool. But basically I use this as to just write what happened that day. I don't usually put in too much of my like feelings and emotions. I do a little bit, like if it was a very like important about that day, but I'm trying to just, there isn't a lot of room. It is a very small book. And I was doing like a practice drawing on the memo page, because that's what they technically call that like left-hand page that's blank. You can like extend it and write more about that day, which I have, and that's kind of what I've been doing the past couple weeks, because I haven't like been feeling drawing as much. I kind of wanted to like just practice my art in it, but I feel like there are days where I'm writing more. So for more of a like diary and like to expand on things, I've been using my A5 cousin, which is a little bit bigger. I didn't bring that with me, but because I haven't been doing it. But the good thing is that I can go back and I can refill it in. So I'm planning on doing that. I've kind of missed like 2 weeks of it, because I have my 5-year, and that says the basics of what happened that day. So I know what happened now, and it jogs my memory, and I can fill it all out, which I think is super cool. And I've also been using my everyday carry, which is my Spring Start Hobonichi Weeks, in my in this cute little notebook cover. And this is my week this week. I have pretty much figured out my layout for every week, so I don't like doing tons of stickers. I just do like a washi tape theme. I block out the actual planning section. I put my tracker up here, so I put things that I definitely need to do every single day or about every day, or just want to keep track of if I am doing it. So I put like reading, knitting, walker yoga, chores, emails, social media, you know, just stuff I want to keep track of. And then in this column here, I have been putting like big events that I need to know about. This column that's a little bit wider is work stuff, and this one all the way on the right hand side is like personal to-do lists, like I like laundry and give Peach a bath and stuff like that. And then I keep a little section down here which is my to-do, and like I planned out the podcast here, and sometimes I'll put like other little memos I need to remember. But yeah, it's been working out really well for me, and I've been really happy with it, and it isn't like too crowded. I do like using a bunch of stickers, but sometimes I just don't have room, so I haven't been using tons of stickers. I do want to get back to drawing more in this guy, because I'm finding that when I look back on the days where I did draw, I really like that. So I think I'm going to do that. Try to get myself back on track. I'm trying not to be too hard on myself, because if I try to be too much of a perfectionist about things, or like really take it like too seriously, then if I slip up, I feel really bad, and then I don't want to keep doing it. I'm like, what's it even matter? Like, I'm worried about getting to that point with my journal. But I have this, so I can totally go back and fill it in. But yeah, I'm feeling like maybe I have too many planners and journals for this year, and I knew I was going to possibly feel that way, but I kind of wanted to test a bunch of different like things. So next year, not entirely sure what I'm going to do. I've shown in another episode of several episodes my golden coil planner, which is really beautiful because you can customize exactly how it's laid out and only have pages that you're actually going to use in there. But my problem with that guy is it's so big, so it isn't very portable. I like having this portable guide. Like, this is a perfect size, but it doesn't have like all the pages that I want, though it does have memo pages in the back. So I'm thinking I may just fill this guy up until January, and then do a mega weeks for 2022, and not, because this is a spring start, because I found out that in Japan, and I don't know about other Asian countries, but at least in Japan, their fiscal year starts in April. So that's the beginning of their year. So that's why they have an April start. But, so it goes from April to the end of next March. Technically, it had all of this March in it as well. So that's kind of cool, but I may just like leave it empty for those months and move to a bigger one, because the mega weeks, this is just a regular week size, has just like 70 memo pages in the back, and I'm thinking if I do like I think there's like 160 or something memo pages in the mega weeks, it's just a little bit thicker, then I can put my like social media planning in the back and all of that stuff that I do in my golden coil. I really like my golden coil. It's just so big, and since it's so big, I don't get to carry it with me as much. I feel like it would just make more sense to have everything condensed into one. I could do like my A5. See, like, I wish I could condense everything into just my A5. I probably could do that. I just don't like the layout for the weekly like scheduling in the A5 as much, and it's still too big. It's not as portable as this, so I just want to use this. But yeah. Another problem is that like when I go on trips and stuff, I can't bring everything for my A5 and journaling, and then that's what happened this time. Is I went away for a few days, came back, and I just am so behind now. Also, sorry, it got very sunny, and now I'm getting sunspots on me, but that's my thoughts on journaling lately. I do really love the Hobonichi brand. They use a special kind of paper that's super thin, almost like Bible paper, so you can fit so much stuff, so many pages in a very little and lightweight book, which is so nice. At first I thought it was very delicate and I wasn't too crazy about it, but it's really grown on me. It's also really a nice paper for like fountain pens, people have said. It does smudge really badly, but things just show up really beautifully on it. So that's another thing I like. Like I definitely use this as a wallet, and it's, I don't know. Like, I wish I could journal in this one as well. I just wish I didn't have so many books to carry. Like, it would be so much easier if like this was bigger and I could actually like diary and journal in this one, but I don't know, man. It's That's not how it worked out. Anyways, sorry for all this talk about journals if journaling is not something that interests you, but it is a passion of mine, and I know some people do enjoy it, so I decided to talk a little bit about where I have been at and if I have been even keeping up, because I haven't been posting on my personal Instagram, which is at the.sam.b if you are interested, where I just post like journaling stuff every once in a while, or stuff about my life. Anyway, got a little bit off topic. I wanted to talk to you guys, before I go into the update talk, I wanted to talk to you guys about the tonals in our shop. So for those of you who have been friends, followers of us for quite some time, you will know that we have had dozens and dozens, and we keep adding to them, colorways of tonal yarns, or tonals with like a little bit of speckling depth, in our online shop as dyed to order for well over a year. It's been a while. Maybe 2 years, maybe 3. We might have, like, ever since we started doing tonals, that's kind of been what we do, because when people order tonals, a lot of times we found that they want a sweater's quantity, so we have them as dyed to order on all of our yarn bases, any quantity that you want, and it's just like an ongoing thing. But we have reevaluated our life. As our business grows, which is a wonderful thing, our priorities change a little bit. So we have found out, and I should say we're not doing advents this year. I think I've said that in another podcast, and I've said it elsewhere, but we're not doing advents this year because with shows starting up again in the fall, we didn't want to 2020 was just such a crazy year, and transitioning back to normal in 2021 has just been a little bit, it can be a lot. So, and also I'm gonna move a little closer so these sunspots don't like blow me out. Hello. I'm very, very close to you guys now. Because transitioning back to normal is like a little bit stressful and a little bit crazy and hectic, we have 3 of our biggest shows of the year, except for like Stitches Midwest, which is in August, but I don't think Stitches Midwest is happening this year. If it is, we're not going as it stands. But basically, Wisconsin Sheep and Wool, New York Sheep and Wool, aka Rhinebeck, and SAF, which is the Southeastern Animal Fiber Festival, are all happening within like 6 weeks of each other. And in the past this has been a lot, but we were in the groove of doing that. But this year, because our online shop has grown so much, which is wonderful, we want to continue to do regular ready to ship updates. Doing dyed to order is just, our turnaround times are just turning out to be way too long, and people want their yarn right away, so we are doing almost entirely ready to ship from here on out. Occasionally we might do some dyed to order depending on our scheduling, but for the most part tonals are all going to be leaving the shop. We may restock certain ones in limited quantities that complement different ready to ship updates, and those will be ready to ship as well, but we won't have 90 or so tonal yarns, which we currently have in the shop. We have like a Harry Potter collection for like bright Quidditch colors, as well as like vintage classic more wearable colors, all ready to not ready to ship, dyed to order right now. We have bright neon colors and beautiful autumnal jewel tone colors. We have so much stuff in the shop right now. So if you are interested in doing anything color work or anything like that, those are all leaving this Thursday, June 10th. They're going to be leaving the end of the day. Actually, more realistically, I'll probably take them out early Friday morning, but you definitely will want to make sure that you have grabbed everything you want by Thursday. They are in all of our yarn bases. If you see on there that one yarn base isn't listed or something and you definitely want it, shoot me an email and I'll add it in, because I believe Selkie singles which is a silk merino single yarn, fingering weight yarn, and also bubble sock in 100 gram skeins. I think we only have 150 listed. Those were not added in 2020 when I switched our shop over, just because those yarn bases were out of stock and we couldn't get our hands on them. So I haven't added them since, but if you need them in a certain color, just let me know and I'll add them in. But yeah, they're gonna be leaving because we have all of these shows coming up, and as crazy as it is, we need to start dyeing like Halloween yarn now and Christmas yarn now, so we can have those ready to ship updates going up when we are on the road for all of these shows. So that will be a lot of fun, a lot of hustling, but it's very exciting. It's just very exciting. And I am hoping that in 2022 we will be continuing with advents. Advents are just a big commitment. If you guys have seen our advents in the past, if you watch our Vlogmas last year, or you know, have participated in our advents, we do a lot. So we dye full skeins, we break them down after they've been dyed, so you get like an actual sample of the real color, what it would be like in a full skein. We line those, takes so long. We wrap, we tag each one individually. We make little doodads to go along, like little pins, pin back buttons, and little like progress keepers and stuff for each advent. And then we also individually wrap each and every one, and it's a lot, and we like putting that much work into it. We want to have a beautiful advent that is that exciting, with like each little mini skein has a little band on it that says exactly what color and which advent and which day, but it's a lot of work. So we are going to reevaluate 2022 once we get closer to 2022, exactly how we're going to be approaching that in the future. We probably won't have as many advents, and if people can't get a hold of advents because there's such a limited number, it just kind of is what it is, because I mean, that's how I imagine it's gonna go, just because we just don't, it just takes so much time, and for how much work we put into them, we do price them very affordably, and it's almost just like, we put a lot more work into it than we get out of it. So we just have to really reevaluate what we're doing. Also, they always end up being done last minute. It's because we put so much work into it. So and I'm getting a call from Walgreens because my prescription is ready for pickup. So yes, back to everything. Tonals will be leaving the shop end of day, Thursday, June 10th. I have sent out newsletters. I'll send out another newsletter and post it on social media that this is happening. So that's that. And we probably won't be doing any custom orders as much going forward. So may even take custom orders out of the shop. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I still have to edit this podcast and get it up tonight, so we will see. It shouldn't be that hard though, because I'm just leaving everything goofy in except for when Queen Bee rolled up and splicing that together. But I guess I'm going to talk about this update, right? So what do you guys want to talk about first? Yarn, notions, bags. I kind of did a fun thing where I put the different yarns in each bag. Fun fact, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Did I count that right? Hold on. 2, no, that's 6. That's 12. Oh, shoot. We have 19 colorways coming in this Beachy Bee update, and 2 mini skein sets. So let's just power through this. I'm going to show you guys the yarns. I'm going to show you guys the bags because we also have 2, 4, 6 bag designs, and these will be in this medium drawstring size from Hannah Lou Designs. And also we have the same prints in sock sacks. And we also have new this year, and this is probably what I'm going to talk about first. This year, this update. I mean, it is new this year, but all the bags are new this year. What am I even talking about? We have ball bags! How cute are these? So we only have 2 of each one. They are drawstring. So we have gotten ball bags from other people in the past, and they have used either elastic or buttons. We decided to go with drawstring because it's easiest to get the ball in, and you know, you can, it's just easy. And Hannah Lou likes doing drawstrings, I think. So we have this cute anchor one, and look at these little lobsters in the lining. I think you honestly could make these reversible. There is a seam on the inside, but if you wanted to, you could totally do that. I mean, you have the bottom seam and the drawstring would be on the inside, but you could do it if you wanted to, because it is just too cute. I mean, look at these cute little lobsters. Anyways, I absolutely love them. We have a dark blue lobster print, and it has the anchors on the inside. And then we have this, I think she called it Beach Day. Yes, Beach Day one that has, like, look at the little flip-flops. It's so cute. And this one just has a polka dot lining. Mostly because if you guys want to know some like secrets about bag making, okay, look, it has little swim trunks, bikinis, bathing suits. Gosh, this is so cute. I may keep one of these for myself, because it's so freaking cute. Also, sorry about the wind. It wasn't windy earlier, but thank goodness for the breeze. It feels actually really nice. When you're using a lighter fabric like this guy, it's better to use a lighter fabric liner because otherwise it's see-through. See, like, you can see the outside through this a little bit. See, like, pink umbrellas and stuff. So, yeah. That's why this one didn't get, like, an intricate lining. So those will be in the shop. There are only 2 of each, so 6 of them in total. We're kind of, like, testing them to see how they do because we haven't ever done them before. And see, like, if you guys are even interested in those. Then we have all these really cool prints. So this beauty, it's definitely babies up there. We have, and sorry, my hair is like, I don't know why I'm apologizing, but my hair is like fallen to all nonsense. I have to fix it because otherwise when I look at this later, I'm going to be like, Sam, you look like you went through the ringer. And I don't want to look like I went through the ringer for you guys and for me. For me, especially, I don't want to look like that because then when I edit, I'm like, goodness, Sam, couldn't you put in a little effort? I didn't want my makeup, like, falling down my face, you guys. You understand. I don't have a lot of waterproof makeup either. I don't wear a lot of makeup, so this is kind of like Sam on an everyday that you are seeing. But look at this super cool print. And on the inside, cute lobsters! And the medium-sized drawstring does have a pocket, and every one of these prints, we also have a sock sack. We only have 2 of each, so 2 medium of each print and 2 sock sacks of each print. But yeah, it's super cute. And then I put inside this bag, just to keep everything organized, these guys. So this is these are some of the yarns. I'm showing everything on Coquette Sock except for the minis. We have Shipwrecked, which is one of our very first colorways we ever came up with, like wrote in the dye book colorways. So this colorway is like 10 years old and it has not come back in like 10 years. So I'm trying to get it to lighten up. I guess I have to hold these light guys in there too. We have this beauty, Shipwrecked. We have Driftwood, which is a beautiful taupe with like darker taupe and navy speckling. We have Cape, which is half ecru with taupe and navy speckling, and then also half taupe. And hopefully these are focusing. The colors may not be great because it keeps wanting to focus that beautiful barn in the background, which I'm not angry about, but like I'm kind of like frustrated about. Come on, focus. This guy is new. This is Castaway. And it's kind of a breakdown of these colors that are in. I'm gonna have to edit the lighting in this section and hopefully you guys can see these. It's kind of like a speckled breakdown of Shipwrecked. And speaking of tonals, we will have some tonals in this update. We will have these 3 and 4 tonals as ready to ship. So this update is happening this Friday. So this will be after dyed to order tonals are leaving the shop. So we have Caribbean Breeze, we have Captain, which is a beautiful rich navy. We have these two. So this is closest to the Duchess color we have in the online shop right now, and this is closest to vintage Ravenclaw bronze, but they will have, this is not technically Duchess. And this might be vintage Ravenclaw bronze, so if you love these and you want to order them before they leave as dyed to order, this is a little more green than Duchess, but very close. They will have different names when they go up as ready to ship, but we have this bag, and this is the only bag where we will have a large size of it. This is a super cute flannel, and it just has a navy lining. But this is the medium size, and we will have, again, sock sacks and a large drawstring size for this guy. I'm just gonna try to get through these quickish because it kind of looks like it might rain, and we got a forecast that we might get rain. Next bag up, like I'm literally living for this vibe. Like, look at this. Look at how cool this one is. This one might be one of my, actually this one might be my favorite one. And what we had in that one is this new color, which is called Turtle Bay. Kind of has like a gold, brown, a little bit of like a russet color coming through, and that beautiful teal that goes with this guy, this unnamed guy right here. And then what goes with it is Kelpie and Inlet. So Inlet and Kelpie are very similar to Driftwood and Cape, just with the teal instead of also this is a little bit more brown. These two, it's more of a brown, and this is more of a warm gray. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference a little bit, but yeah, but they're dyed in the same style. Did you see those just fly away from me? I really wish this would stop making the barn focus. Focus on me, camera, please. Give me attention. Come on. Glad I was able to put my hair down. We have some fun colors too. So we have Funfetti, which was actually, speaking of Advents, it was an Advent color last year. In our Rainbows Advent. It is super fun and sparkly. We have Merfolk, which is absolutely beautiful. We have Safety Dance. And this is a rainbow colorway, so it is dyed in our rainbow colorway technique, which takes a lot of extra time. So we do price these guys $2 more because they take so much time. In the past, we have always reskeined our rainbows, but because of my wrist problems, I have not been doing that. So here it is. It is mostly this fun orange, and then the other half of the skein is this beautiful rainbow spectrum. And very similar to that guy, we have Sunshine Brigade. So Sunshine Brigade is like lemon yellow and some rainbow, like highlighter neon yellow. Look at how fun these guys are. So this is a little bit more of a like sweet, exciting pop of color. And we also have Snow Cone. These, all 4 of these colors were in our Rainbow Advent last year. So if you want to see how they knit up, you can go on our Ravelry and look at our Advent thread from 2020, and you can see anyone who knit up or got this Advent, you can see how they knit up. But Snow Cone is like perfect because look at Snow Cone with this one. It's like so cute. It would be so cute. Okay, I'm done. It's so cute. It's just so cute. Fun fact, I don't think I've ever had a snow cone in my life. For some reason, I always wanted to have one as a kid, and like I just never got to have a snow cone. I think it's because like the thought of, I don't know, I just never got to have one. So like, I think maybe I had one once. Maybe I had one once, and it was very good because I can kind of like remember it, but I don't think I really, maybe I just tried someone's, I don't know. But this is another one of the bag designs. Super beautiful, nautical, absolutely lovely. Then we have this guy, which is too freaking cute, and actually the canvas on the bottom of this one is waterproof. None of the others are waterproof, I don't believe. Actually, yeah, no, I think this is the only waterproof one. But it's so cute. And you gotta see what's in it. You have to see what's in it. I actually just posted pictures of this set on Instagram today. That's another thing. I have been posting all photos of this update, so even on Friday when the update goes up, you'll be able to see photos of everybody that's going to be in there. This is Coral Cove. Absolutely beautiful. Just look at it with this bag. It just goes perfectly. And then we have Sand Dollar. Come on, focus. And then we have Seashells. Just so pretty. And one fun thing I want to address with the Sand Dollar colorway is that merino bases, our merino bases, and our Corriedale base and Rambouillet base took this color completely differently. They were all dyed at exactly the same time. I watched Queen Bee do it, but for some reason the merino blends have more of a pinkish tone, and Coquette Sock and Marshmallow Worsted have this more sandy tone, which is kind of more how it was supposed to be, I believe. But I don't know. I don't know. That's how it turned out. And last but not least, for yarns, I have the mini sets, and they are in this super cute mermaid bag. So for those of you guys who are wanting to match up with something a little bit more magical and mermaidy, we have this print. Okay, so I have 2 sets of minis in here, and I have a daddy long legs on me. Go on, get out of here. Go on. He is a big boy. Go on. I have all these minis. So these minis, let me organize them real quick, will only be in our squishy sock base, and they are in 20-gram mini sets. So they will be, I don't know if this is gonna show the colors very nice, but since they are in sets of 5, each set is a full skein of squishy socks worth of yardage and weight, because they equal 100 grams. But this is super cute. This is kind of like our beachy. This one is called Ships Ahoy. And it kind of goes with all of the beachy colors that we did. And then Queen Bee did one to go with the rainbow fun colors that she did. This one is Pop Rocks. So it is very neon. And super cute. This is super fun, especially with this guy. And look at this like tie-dye lining. How cool is that? So yes, that is all of the yarn and the bags. Oh, I don't know if I showed you the lining on this one. Look at that. It's so cute. It's like pink with little gold stars. And this guy has the lobsters. So, yes. Now, again, focus on me, please. Focus. I'm going to have to up the shadow brightness when I edit this guy because it is dark. And truly, last but not least for the update, I have a bunch of BabyBee's Nifty notions that she created. A lot of these I think are one of a kinds. So I'm just going to pull out some of these. Like, she has this pretty mermaid scale one. She has an actual Little Mermaid one. The silver seashell. And some of my favorites in this are like, this is the set that she has on her, that I showed on her sock earlier. So it actually has 2 progress keepers. The little star is turned around. 2 little progress keepers and 3 stitch markers. And then she has ones with actual shells. But look at how cool this guy is. Oop. Turn around. Turn around. And I don't know, I think some of these are one of a kinds, or maybe there's just like 2 of each. But look at these with the shells. I like this one because it is like gilded around the edges. This one is beautiful. It's actually like, I think, my favorite one. But yes, so like she has tons. These are all unique ones, and I think there's like 20 of them in there. So yes. Now, let's talk giveaway. I wanted to say about the last giveaway, thank you to everyone who commented. I know I said I was going to pick my favorite comment, but I loved so many of them that I had to do a random number generator. I know, like, that's just how it went. So this time, I have something a little different what I want you guys to do to enter to win this skein of Mallorn seeds on Coquette Sock. So you can make matching socks with BabyBee. Is I want you guys to like the comment that you like the best, and whoever gets the most likes wins. But please do not like your own comments, because then everybody would just like their own comment and then we wouldn't get anywhere. So we're gonna kind of do like a voting thing. So vote for somebody to win, and yes, that would be best. So the comment I want you guys to do to enter would be your favorite. Let's do your favorite pattern. Ideally, let's do your favorite sock pattern. So your go-to sock pattern, and if it's just your own vanilla recipe, just tell me what needle size you use, how many stitches you use, and what type of heel and toe you do. Like, you don't have to write out the whole pattern. Just say like, I cast on 64 stitches on a US 1, or aka 2.25 millimeter, and I use like a heel flapping gusset, or I use a fleecal heel, or whatever, fish lips kiss heel, and just tell me what your favorite go-to sock pattern is. But if you aren't a sock knitter, tell me your favorite go-to pattern in general. And I want everybody to vote on which one they like best. I don't know. Like, what you think is the best go-to sock pattern. Like, if you think vanilla socks are best, or you think somebody has a really cool pattern that they shared, you go ahead and do that. Most everybody in the Bee household, well, actually, Senbee's favorite go-to sock pattern, other than her cozy hiker sock pattern, is definitely Sock Witchery's, what's it called? I talked about it earlier. Oh my gosh. String of Lights. Her String of Lights pattern. And then Cozy Hikers is our favorite, like, chunky sock pattern. My favorite go-to pattern for socks is literally the ones I made last time. So just like a heel flap and gusset on a vanilla sock that's short, because it was so quick to knit and so easy. But yeah, so, and finally, I'm like brighter. Of course, not when I'm showing yarn. Unbelievable. That's the problem with filming outside. Anyways, I thank you guys so much for joining me today. I know this video was a little crazy. It's definitely the heat getting to me. But thank you for hanging out, and if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, click the little bell icon next to subscribe so you get notifications, subscribe, leave a comment, and definitely enter the giveaway and vote, for sure. But I do want to say real quick, before I forget, that because this entire update is limited, ready to ship items, Patreon supporters, and you can see our Patreon link in the description below. It's right under the video title. There's a little like arrow so you can expand it and see everything about like any links I want to do for the podcast, like show notes and etc. Patreon link is down there. Patreon supports us. Every month you can donate a little bit of like a pledge, basically. You pledge a certain amount and you get certain benefits from us. But one of the benefits everybody gets from our lowest tier to the highest is early access to our shop updates. You get a 1 hour early access, so the only people you're competing with to get what you want in ready to ship updates are your fellow patrons. So that heightens your chances of getting the amount of yarns you want in the colors you want if you are planning a big project. I also always do a preview ahead of time. So what happens is I lock the shop down for that hour before everything goes live at 7 p.m. CST. That's when the update is on Friday, 7 p.m. CST. And yeah, I'll put that in the bottom too. I should have said this earlier when I was talking about the update. Oh, breeze. The wind is telling me to go now, but it's saying, okay, Sam, hurry up and get out of here. We're gonna rain soon. hopefully it rains. We've had a bit of a drought. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, so you get early access, you get a password so you can get into the locked shop that hour before the general public can shop. So you get a whole hour to peruse the shop and, you know, go wild. And yeah, so thank you again for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video. You guys have a great week. I don't know. It's hot. Just give me a break. Bye.